We are to tell you, we are to tell you, to be with the teacher, the heck,
And here, Heath coughs. Or maybe it's Asian Cola, the other Zabrak Jedi, but he died in Palpatine's office. Anyway, this to me looks like Kashyyyk, and Eith stands in the hatch of an HAVW A6 Juggernaut, these giant clone tanks. As they drive through the swamp, the tank just ahead slams on the brakes. What? What's going on here? And the mounted turret pivots towards Eith. Zoom in on Eith, who looks pretty blank, to be honest. And then the time has come. You will die, mounted spinning.
Ooh.
Dude, what I love about this is how it's ridiculously violently over the top. It's so
blow up.
Two clones either side of Eith on his own tank.
Really blow him up.
Gonna get the giant spinning turret to pivot and annihilate him.
He got polarized, man.
Destroy one of these giant expensive tanks.
He got polarized.
Just to make sure poor old Eith is done for.
Dude got eviscerated. Ah, God, damn, that light was. Dang, that light was bright. I was foxy. You didn't get hit by bright light. It just.
Come on, guys. George, if there's one Order 66 death I could put back in the film, it's 100% this. Mounted spinning turret attack! This is an alternate death for our friend Dave Filoni. I mean, Plo Koon. Sorry, one and the same. Clones tell Koon to land at the nearest platform, and Plo is flying one of the newer Jedi starfighters, as opposed to the one which made the film. He's flying like Obi-Wan's old one. And then the three ARC-170s come up from behind. Just hold a second. Bam!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Starfighter gets blown to pieces, but instead of him just going down and crashing, he actually uses the ejector seat and is sent flying out of the cockpit. Oh, so he's gonna survive? No. Shot out of the air.
Dang.
Flying out of his and then his head.
Oh.
Wait, what? Did I just see that correctly? He actually gets dismembered.
Damn.
No wonder this stuff got deleted.
They
CGI'd his body in
decapitated him.
Original 4-hour cut that people talk about. It was actually R-rated.
They just straight up decapitated him, man.
So sad. He's so, For the third time in the Order 66 sequence, we're back on Felucia. Not sure if they were actually going to use this planet for all these scenes, if they got approved for the final cut, or if it's just kind of like a placeholder planet for them finishing the CGI. But anyway, a Jedi in the distance is fighting off a wave of separatist battle droids. It's Barriss Offee. Look at how she masterfully deflects the blaster bolt.
See, that's why a dang robot.
What a pro, but lurking in the shadows.
Look at her movement, acting like she's making Foxy the Pirate. That movement, man.
It walks towards her as she tears the head off a battle droid with her bare hands. Sweet baby Jesus, that's what I call a force choke. See stuff like this actually happen. What a move. But it's too bad for her that all 4 cannons on the ATT are pointed directly at her and
What's up,
and fire.
bitch?
Shot down. And then, as if to add insult to death, the thing steps on her.
Oh!
The amount of times I've said this film was supposed to be a comedy, you had Obi-Wan and Anakin touching
Damn! Just stepped on her for extra measure.
And now this doesn't
always stepped on her, man.
Stepping on Luke's snowspeeder. This is just downright cruel. It's over the top. It's this.
You don't need to do that. It's not necessary.
And Yoda's in shock. But then he turns up to his Wookiee friends and is like, something is wrong. Stay alert. Dude, I think the situation warrants more than just a quick, something's wrong. All his mates just massacred in the most humiliating ways possible.
To us, eviscerated the universe.
Yoda's vision is clouded, and Yoda must see it with his own eyes. He walks towards the edge of the balcony and looks down on the Battle of Kashyyyk. In the distance, he sees a group of clones surrounding a Jedi. It's Luminara Unduli. She commands the clones, but in that moment, they take one step back, raise their blast, shoot her down from all angles.
Damn.
Friends, is when Yoda drops his cane and has a heart attack.
Damn.
Yoda dies before he even gets back to Coruscant to fight Palpatine. 900-year-old heart, not doing great. He kneels over. And then we cut to good old Palpatine,
Dang.
Mr. Burns, sitting happily in his office.
Evil dude.
In this scene, Mace Windu senses a plot to destroy the Jedi. But wait, he actually says that in the final version of the film, doesn't he?
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi.
Well, this scene here between Windu, Obi-Wan, and Yoda is basically a different version of this scene. Windu also says the dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor in both scenes.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor. I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark
The
side
same
of the Force
voice
surrounds the
acting.
Chancellor.
Lots of darkness surrounding Palpatine. Look at Exegol. Can't even see him. Literally living in darkness.
Yeah, he literally unfairly in darkness itself.
Speculation is all we have. Proof we need.
So what are they going to do about it?
Need some proof.
Kiadi Mundi says,
If he does not give up his emergency powers after the destruction of Grievous,
like how they refer to it as destruction. Obi-Wan knows about that, am I right?
With his ball.
from office.
Oh
Whereas in the
wait, we
deleted
should
scene,
play.
Windu's the one
We
who
should
saves
play.
life.
I hope he died of
Chancellor was to
fire.
end this war after the
Oh,
destruction
but
of
then
General
I
Grievous.
I love my patience when are
To
you
which Obi-Wan,
going
in
to
all his wisdom,
DK?
responds, arrested.
Wait. Oh, he'll be
And then Yoda's just all like,
inspired. I hope he
hold on, so
died
we
in
need
the
to chat.
fire.
As if by now you'll have realized Palpatine is behind everything. I mean, how can you keep
Never
saying,
know
oh,
what
the
hope
dark
you're
side,
gonna
clouds of
inspire.
darkness, all dark lords of shadow
John
storms.
Grievous
The
polarizing
dude is a
darkness.
dictator. He's got all the power he needs. But Palpy was right when he said
I was right. The Jedi are taking over.
they were literally plotting to take over the Senate in both deleted and final scene.
The Jedi Council would have to take control of the Senate in order to secure a peaceful transition.
It's just too bad they didn't realize that
I am.
The Senate.
politics. And speaking of politics, Revenge of the Sith
I would
was also
say
going
the
to be a
Senate.
lot more political. And
Gentle-
shortly before
gentle.
the formation of the rebellion. This scene is called a stirring in
Oh,
the Senate.
I don't
Stirring,
know.
a little drink there, shaken not stirred, huh? Basically, Padme, Senator Organa,
We always-
on
we always
Mos
saw
Eisley.
this.
G'day, mate.
Yeah, we always saw that.
Gotten together for drinks to discuss their favorite topic, Palpatine. They talk about how the Senate
Who
say
knows?
Yoda saw it coming. Instead of going all Count Dooku and Cats and Lightning, he instead grabs the Royal Guard
Ooh.
to take the hit. Oh my god, look at them being annihilated.
Dying.
Oh man, I love that these deleted scenes are always way more violent than the scenes that actually make it.
Ooh, we bad bad now.
And Palpatine gets in a good hit of lightning.
Go you! Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Looks over, towering over Yoda.
How fast can it be?
But just in time, Yoda springs to life.
Surprise.
He jumps out of the way. And this is when Palpatine proceeds to destroy his entire office. Meanwhile, Yoda
Ooh, you can't catch me. A vast in
So
lightning.
Yoda does 720 around this pole and
Ooh, ooh, dang.
Alright, it's time for lightsabers. They both ignite, but just as they do, we cut to Anakin and Padme.
What?
Ah, little scene in the middle, huh? Probably on
What?
Mustafar. I'm assuming they wanted to show Anakin turning on Padme between Yoda and
And
Palpatine.
choking her to death.
Yoda and Palpatine exchange blows.
Ooh.
As they back up towards the central speaking platform, Palpatine performs this epic dodge. Up into the Senate chamber. And as they rise, these camera droids wake up and realize there's some action going on. Oh, we gotta film this. Giant TV screens on the Senate chamber
Nice.
ceiling turn on, and just as the droids reach our friends, the door
Damn, that's cool.
for all those watching to see on the big screen in 4K Ultra HD.
This is television. Ultra clarity. It's television redefined.
Why?
Palpatine isn't happy about being on the big screen, so he starts grabbing the camera droids and hurling them towards Yoda, who blocks and then pushes Palpatine with the Force.
What?
Palpatine was able to grab onto a camera droid and uses it.
What? I didn't say nothing.
Begins leapfrogging his way from droid to droid towards Palpatine. They've reached the repulsor pods, and this part is a little more familiar. You guys have probably seen this before. Palpatine starts throwing the pods at Yoda.
Yeet, yeet.
This version
Yeet.
here is a lot more intense than in the film. Palpatine throws not just one, not two, but several pods at Yoda.
Oh, God.
Just now
Yeet.
flying in,
Yeet.
shooting in, and Yoda uses his
Yeet.
skills to evade.
Yeet, 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 jeez.
Stops one of the pods, spins it clockwise, and sends it back at Palpy for a taste of his own.
Ooh.
Then, for no reason at all, Yoda cuts a hole in the bottom of this pod, jumps up, and has the high ground. The duel recommences, but Palpatine knows Yoda has the advantage of speed, so he disarms the Jedi.
Oh, bye-bye. You have no lightsaber.
Block the Emperor's lightning with his bare hands.
Once
Lightning goes
again.
rogue, destroys the camera droids. And as Palpatine moves closer to the Jedi, the lightning is out of control. It destroys the Senate.
Dang.
Yoda is being overwhelmed, being pushed back. He's lying down. I can't hold it any longer. Do we go? Or am I? Yoda opens his eyelids wider than ever. He gets back on his feet. He's doing it. And now it's Yoda that's pushing Palpatine back. The lightning begins to actually hit Palpatine.
Ooh.
The skeleton, along with his camera droid, which for some reason decides to get right in there with the action, really trying to get a good action shot there. And then all of a sudden, bam!
Ooh.
Palpatine is sent over the edge. But he's hanging on. He drops down to another pod and begins to fly away, flying his way around and up the Senate chamber. Close-ups of both Yoda and Palpatine can be seen on the big screen until Palpatine rages and destroys Yoda's screen. Didn't like
Dang.
too many wrinkles. And he also destroys the ceiling, which creates a hole,
Dang.
allowing him to escape. So what, the dude can just fly now using the Force to lift up this platform and just spins?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
he do
hell?
some crazy stuff with the Force.
Nearly kills poor old Master Yoda, and as if that's not enough, the clones have showed up. Give him a break.
Dang.
They're here to execute Order 66. But I mean, Yoda's pretty chill in this moment. Instead of pursuing Palpatine through the roof, you know, making his own little hovercraft and flying his way up there, he instead makes his way down, and the camera pans back to reveal what's left of the Senate. And also-
Ooh, yeah, looking so good.
In one of the final Revenge of the Sith deleted scenes, he makes his way to Dagobah. Yes, we actually get to see this. Yoda's ship lands on the swamp planet for the first and the last time. The ship's door opens, and we see Yoda looking a little down, defeated. And what's interesting about this scene is that the CGI, the effects, the way it looks, everything is pretty much finished. This looks like
Almost.
it's actually in the final film right up until the last moment when George was like, nah, I'm going to take that out. And I agree, it didn't really need to be in the film, but I'm glad we at least get this as a deleted scene, just for the expression on Yoda's face as he views the swamps that turn him into a laughing madman. What is this scene? Who wrote this? Alright, so let's say it. This is
If those supposed to gonna be going on.